Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Sarah Plays Rimworld. So, I sometimes have moments where I look back and I'm like, you're really dumb sometimes. So I had recorded parts 15 and 16 for Rimworld and then realized that there was no audio because I had been playing around with Discord settings for something else I was working on, and I had muted my mic, thinking at the time, like, oh, I'll definitely remember to unmute my mic. No, didn't. So those two parts had no audio, along with I had done an Oblivion recording and I had done a Warhammer recording. So you know what? We'll just redo it. No big deal. I don't really remember all that had happened, so no big deal. I will tell you one thing that happened that I was very ashamed about. So this has gone back further than what where I was in part 15. So I had successfully recruited Morg. I've already converted him. So I had successfully recruited him into my group. And I had finished my bedrooms and all of this. Life was great. We were doing well. And I was like, you know what? I am going to change the walls around my geothermal generator to be granite, to match everything else I have up here to be granite. And over here I was like, oh, this has a rock roof, a thin rock roof. So I was like, okay, I'm going to remove the roof area from over here so that if I have people mining, there's no roof collapse. I don't want to lose a pawn that way. It was literally like maybe 60 seconds after I did this that I had deconstructed all of this to make it granite, and wouldn't you know, it's roofed. So it collapsed and Morg died. And I like barely had Morg in my colony. So I felt so bad. And I was like, oh, if I was doing this on the side and on my own recording or unrecorded, I would have just reloaded the save and done it over. But I was like, nope, I'm gonna play this true to life and we're gonna just press on. So we buried Morg, we had a funeral for Morg, and it was really sad. But I'm seeing this as redemption for myself. So perhaps I can do this without killing Morg, hopefully. I just have to make sure I keep track of everything else that's going on here. So backtracking a bit, like I said, I had finished all of this, which is fine. It's not a big deal. A lot of these, I think, are already set to move places. This one is not. I think I am going to just make it easier on myself and put a conduit down the side here. Connect that over. I know it's a lot of steel, but I think in the long run I'm going to be happy I did so. With these lamps, can I install this over here? Yes, I can. So I can put this over here and not worry about it not reaching. Okay. This one I will also install over here. This wall lamp. Yeah, I guess I'll put right across the entranceway. This one install down here. I guess I can go over there. It's not a big deal. This wall lamp here. Life is all about learning from mistakes. That's something I try to tell people, at my job. People make mistakes. It's about how you deal with them, how you come back from a mistake, and what do you do to try to prevent it from happening again. Now, recording without audio is not a mistake that's really going to hurt anybody in the long run. So if it happens again, because it did already happen once to me, it's not the end of the world, but it's not pleasant because it feels like, a bunch of wasted time. But hey, I learned things in the process, so here we go. I learned how to play Rimworld maybe a little bit better than I had before. All right, so I think, yeah, I'm gonna wait. Well, the problem is if I let them build up that, then I'm probably better off just removing the roof for now. And then I won't have to worry about it collapsing. Because I'm going to have to, if I want to make this granite anyway, I'm going to have to get rid of the slate, and then I could have another roof collapse again. So to avoid that, we'll just do it over again. Okay, frightening monument. So these are funny because it's just basically requiring me to build this giant building with stuff inside with these materials. And I mean, the value's not that great, and I would probably want to put it inside my walls because if it's attacked, you can lose your relationship with the other people. I actually don't hate the idea of monuments because it's kind of neat to have a place where if your colonists die, you have a neat little place to bury them. That's more than just like a grave in the ground. But I don't want to, I kind of want to do it on my own terms. So I'm going to put granite around this. Oh, that was the other thing that I had talked about doing. I don't think I actually got to in those recordings though, is changing this from marble to be granite and then marble inside. Not it's more just an aesthetic thing. It's not like a actual game breaker because of how you guys said like marble has changed. It's, you know, they can breach the walls regardless. It's not so much the strength of the wall. So that's not a huge deal, but we'll see. If I can get enough materials eventually, I might do that. So in the other game, and I don't know in the other recordings, I don't know how far I am with these right now, but Lavego had requested to join me, and I was like, no. I think that it did happen in one of the other games, and I was like, I don't think I want you in the colony, Lavego. So Lavego and Born did end up leaving peacefully. They did not betray me, so I'm curious to see if things change. Because I think it's a random. I don't think it's the same. If you reload a save. Oh my gosh, this is so funny. So Born wishes to join my faction. Born believes she is happy at Seagrave. She wishes to join you permanently. Now, I don't know about Born. Born may not be bad. Born is a child. Pyromaniac. But being a child, I would have some say over her traits. Pyromaniac isn't fantastic, but I've been able to deal with it in the past on other colonies. I've had pyromaniacs as part of the colony. It's more just the religion that's going to be a challenge, I think. But her certainty is 77%, so she's not quite as certain about it as Lavego was. Do I have to wait for conversions. Oh, that's the other thing that was really cool that had happened was I did a conversion ritual for Phil. I was like, I'm going to try to convert Phil. And so I think it was just like, I think it may have been after I moved the bedrooms over and I had kind of expanded this, which I think I'm going to do again. And the room is not that impressive, but I was like, hey, we're going to do it anyway. It was like 50 some percent. And it was like an unforgettable conversion ritual. And he just converted automatically to my religion. I was like, wow, that's awesome. I did not know that was going to happen. That's likely not going to happen again, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to try to convert him again and probably fail. We'll see. But things are coming along here. All right, there we go. Got the conduit up and running. This wall lamp has not been installed anywhere. This also is not roofed. Is that? Oh, no, it is roofed now. So it must be these are just from when it was outside. I think I wanted that there. Okay, and this moved down there. Okay. All right, so we're getting there. I currently have granite tile and marble walls. So the marble for beauty, right? Impassable wall capable of holding up a roof. Beauty 1. So is it just that granite doesn't have any beauty? Yeah, no beauty. Okay. Terrain requirement heavy, cover effectiveness, flammability 0. That's what we like to see. All right, so we're going to just continue on with this. I probably will change this concrete to be something cooler. I do have a lot of granite, but I'm also building a lot of stuff. So I'm going to wait. I'm probably going to do, just to make it look cool, I'll do like the flagstone, but that takes a lot of blocks and it's a lot of work to do. Okay, so female child. Oh, that was the other thing is once I got my bedroom built over here, I did change Anya to be like, you know what? I think we're ready to have children. So I could do that right now. I don't have the greatest hospital, but there's time. So, I mean, we'll turn it on. Who knows what'll happen. Born. Oh, goodness. What was this other thing? Oh, plants specialist. We don't have that in my... Cannot be a child. Interesting. Let's do it. We'll accept born. We'll see how this goes. Hopefully I don't regret it. Alright, so right now we're just kind of waiting on this to be finished. And that's the other thing is I think I had done another raid. So there's a steel mining camp and a component mining work site. I had sent somebody after the components, I believe. This is logging. So, I mean, Joe... I probably would send Anya, Evie, maybe Smokes or Manabu. Trying to refamiliarize myself. So Manabu is melee 3. So if I did Evie and Phil, does this leave me with... So if I did, okay, Anya for like tanky, tough with the Zeus hammer. Evie for medical training and she's got a sniper. Phil for his gun. And then leave the other guys here. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Do I have a... Oh, that's right. I also need to make sure that I assign the appropriate apparel policies. And yeah, Born's already got the work order here, so. All right. I think I'm going to do it. Should I wait until the morning? I probably should. Also, let me check my zones. Okay, zones seem to be okay. All right, so this roof has been removed, so I should be able to deconstruct this wall now without any harm coming to my people. Do I have morgue? Okay, I have morgue set at recruit. Okay, so that's good. All right, people are starting to wake up. So Anya, Evie, and Phil are the ones I'm going to send. I've decided. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. So Anya, Phil, Evie. And I'm going to send either of those items. Oh, I'm going to just send these toxic waste packs. I think I did that before too. Only send like 11 of them. Because Petunia is not a pack animal, which kind of stinks because she's huge. So I feel like she should be a pack animal, but she's not. So we'll send as many toxic waste packs as I can. I'll have to figure out these traveling supplies. I'm going to send all of the pemmican. And herbal medicine. I have like no herbal medicine. I have one herbal medicine. I'm going to send a couple regular medicines and then we will back off the number of toxic waste packs that we're taking. Okay. Let's go! But also now I have to look at my handler. So Phil and Evie are both going. and Anya. So Smokes is going to have to be the one taking care of Morg. Because I've done this before where I send my warden off somewhere, and then the prisoner starts to starve because I'm a dummy. I feel like this is too much food to have sitting out here. I'm gonna move these shelves back in here. And then I'm probably gonna put like smaller shelves here. I also feel like this is a lot of room for the butcher shop. And actually for this too. Like I feel like I don't need a whole extra tile of space in here. I can make this a wider hallway. Aha! Okay, we're not gonna kill Morg this time. Okay? Not gonna kill Morg. I'm not gonna kill Morg. Alright. So schedule. I'm just gonna copy and paste. Okay, work for Morg. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Childcare. He's actually not too bad socially. He's got a little bit of passion for that. So if I put him at a 1 for childcare, which is so funny that like these two guys are the ones who could be taking care of children. Also, now that Born, okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out. I'll deal with one thing at a time. Warden, I'll have this. And I'm only putting these guys at, well, actually I can put them at 2 because there's no prisoner now. I'll have to try to remember that. Handle, okay, not great. What else are you good at? Construction, mining, cooking. Construction, mining, cooking. Okay, I think we're good. We still don't have somebody who's good at tailoring. All right, so now for Born. I am gonna probably have to build some sort of like school, right? So that would be school desk. There's like no good place to put it. Just put it right in the middle of this area. And then you guys said I should do a blackboard. Which I can do like this, I think. Like right on top of each other. And also Born is naked. So that's the other thing I'm going to have to do. That's going to be a challenge is because I don't have a tailor. I'm going to have to create some bills here. So bill for kids' pants. Probably pants is the most important piece. So I have burqa. I'm going to suspend the burqa. And I'm going to cancel this. It's so hard having played with mods, especially the mod you suggested about no job authors. And then to come back to this and be like, ugh, okay, these guys have job authors. I also have added some mods that change like how things look. So I'm trying to get used to going back and forth. It's tempting to put on mods for this game, but I might just leave them off for now. But I'm thinking about, I have this thought in my head where I would love to do like an edited campaign that is trimmed down and then basically just has voiceover stuff, but I just don't know if I'm good enough to put something like that together, but I think it would be fun. So I might play around with that a little bit and see how that goes. All right, I'm gonna add, let's put the pants up with the other pants. And the kid shirt is pretty important because this poor kid has no shirt right now. All right, so Smokes, can you start making this kid a shirt? Also, at some point, I'm going to need to get an electric tailor bench, probably. That's the other thing is I had finished researching the multi-analyzer, and I was able to get a multi-analyzer. Okay. Born Madame Fox has reached the biological age of 10. Oh my gosh. She has shown little personal growth and has low expectations. Has regular nightmares about getting hunted by a suicidal fiend. Oh, okay. So the choices we have here: quick sleeper, brawler, wimp, psychopath. Psychopath, I've heard you guys say, isn't bad because they don't react to like corpses and stuff. But I'm kind of thinking brawler is pretty good. Melee +4, melee hit chance +4, shooting -10. She doesn't really have anything in shooting right now, so I could make her a brawler. It stinks that she came in so late and I didn't prioritize growth moments for her because I didn't think she would be joining. So that's on me. That's my own fault. I also feel like this can be deconstructed. This one I'm going to leave up because we don't have the walls here yet. So I'll leave that. All right. So Madam can now do doctoring. Oh, it's interesting. Her name changed to Madam. Her nickname is now Madam. So funny. I was going to try to convert her, but she's got 7 hours on that. Oh, Morg doesn't have a bed. Oopsie. So he doesn't sleep in the freezer. I'll do a couple beds like that. And then I could have Phil sleep in here. I forget what his quick sleeper. Okay, so he doesn't need much. It's okay that he's sleeping in 27 degrees. No big deal. He's let's see. He's just wearing a button-down shirt and pants, sleeping in 26 degrees. I think he's going to get frostbite, or at least he should. All right. And of course, a low psychic drone. Beautiful. Back to Madam. So she's good with animals. So I have her handling. Should I just have her try to tame animals? But that's not ideal because what would even be worth taming? Have her try to tame. Oh, I could have her try to tame these stallion and a mare. Oh, requires. What about ram? It's worth a try just to try to get her her skill up. But then there's the problem of I don't have a spot to put them. So let me, I'm just gonna put a caravan hitching thing right here. And I actually could do like a just like a fence here temporarily. And I know wood is not preferred, but just bear with me here. I'm just gonna do wood for now. How far away are they? Oh, they're almost there. Oh, then it's gonna be scary. All right, Joe tried to convert Madam. Oh. Try again. 14%, 7.2%. What's she at? She's at 74%. Yeah, these guys are going to be hard to convert. Oh, but I could try to reassure Morg. Reassure Morg. Yeah, it was so sad. I had given Morg a, oh, sweet. Okay. I had given Morg his own bedroom and everything, and then he died. And I felt terrible. All right. Here we go, guys. How are we going to do this? So, it's guarded by 2 people. There is a turret. All right. We're just going to come up this direction. All right. Goodwin and Cardenas. Okay. So I would like to... see if I can skirt around here. Okay. Well, I'll have Evie back here and Phil back here, and Anya is going to be kind of... Evie, back here. Oh, crud! Oh, this isn't good. This is not ideal. Okay, he's fleeing. Oh, is it gonna explode? Do I need to get out of dodge? Oh, it did not explode. Okay. Evie is the doctor. Did Phil die? No, Phil's not dead. 11 hours. Okay. 10 to Phil. Evie. Kill the turret. Okay, sweet. Well, that could have gone worse. Could have gone worse. Let's see. Orders. Allow all things. All right, we got to make sure that Phil is fine. Oh, I do need to drop my toxic waste packs. I'm just going to drop them over here. Drop. And Evie, drop yours. Drop. Okay. Phil already dropped his. Let's see. Try to carry Phil. Phil can't walk. Well, that's fine. We'll just have... Evie can be undrafted. Anya will just have a mental breakdown. Alright, so not in here, so it must be in here. Ah, here we go. Here's the components. Alrighty. I'm gonna claim this battery. I cannot haul this solar generator. We'll see how much we can take, because I don't think I can haul all of that stuff. Alright. We're gonna plus, especially Phil can't carry anything. I'm gonna have to carry Phil. Is there anything else on here that is worth taking with me? Worth claiming? What is that? Oh, an ancient container. No. I mean, surely... storage cylinder. I am curious. Can I open it? Oh, no, it's just deconstructing. Never mind. Okay. All right, we're gonna reform caravan and head back home. So I want to take the components. The steel would be nice. Battery is 20K. And I cannot carry the solar. That's fine. Marble chunk, granite chunk. Travel supplies here. I'm gonna take all the pemmican. Okay. Now, can I take any of this steel stuff to deconstruct for materials? None too heavy. Okay. We'll go with this then. So I got the steel, mechanoid, slag chunk, marble. I don't want to leave anything behind that's... Oh, this assault rifle. I need my assault rifle. Okay, is that everything? I really hope it is. Okay, let's go. Go! Alright, yeah. We already had bad relations with them. But also, the refugee empire... Oh, shoot. That's like the... Yeah, that's not great. Oh well. I think I already had bad relations because I harbored a fugitive or something. So I guess we just won't go the royal route. Because that, I was gonna say, betrayal offer. Nope, I'm not doing that. Levego's nomads. I wasn't gonna betray them. Yeah, I failed. I failed this quest. Okay. High Stellark. Oh, okay. Failed that. Where was the one that... Maybe I haven't gotten it yet. I'm sure I did. Active. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I won't belabor it. I'm pretty much at my time. So we did another raid, guys. We're coming back with some components. Those will be really handy to have. Still just waiting to finish up construction. But hey, Mork is alive. So there's that. Levego is injured. Jeez. Oh, because of asthma. That's another reason why I don't want her here. Don't want to have her here because she's got asthma, which is a terrible thing to say. In real life, I would never say that, but nobody can help her. I probably need to have somebody to tend to her. He's not the one. Smokes is a 2. Manaboo's 3. We'll try. We'll see how this goes first. Do your best, Manaboo. %. Well, that didn't help at all. So anyway, that's going to be the end of this one, guys. I don't think there's been too much that's deviated from what I did before. The reason why I had named that other one, Are We the Bad Guys, is because I had done that raid. So, you know, I could keep the same title for this one because I'm still the bad guy. But you know what? This is survival. You got to do what you got to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll come back and see me in the next one.